this is Michele Knight. Welcome to your March astrology. Before I get into that, because it's an emotional and exciting month, let me just say I'm not going to be doing my usual weekly astrology, but I will be doing a fortnightly astrology, and that's because I'm off on an awfully big adventure. I'm off to Sedona and the Joshua Tree and all sorts of mystical and magical places, and I'll be back with lots of adventures to share with you. So forgive me, I haven't got enough time to do everything. I love you. Anyway, back to March. It's an interesting month because there's 2 full moons, so it's going to be pretty emotional. On top of that, we have Jupiter and Mercury going retrograde, so expect some news from the past. Here's your monthly astrology. Aquarius, on the 1st, you are a right old charmer. You can charm and seduce and compel somebody or a situation in your favour connected to your career, as Venus, the planet of love, is trine Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. Now, Jupiter is bringing you some special magic in your career all year, and you are able to stretch and grow and evolve and have luck when it comes to your career. Of course, Jupiter expects you to push for that. It's not going to just drop it on your lap. You've got to make certain changes and be prepared to push your own boundaries and to try things that maybe push you out of your comfort zone. But certainly on the 1st, it's an extra special day for you to achieve something, as Venus is in your position of money and security and Jupiter's in your career zone. The full moon on the 2nd, which is the 1st if you're in America, is very intense for you because it's in your primal zone. Any feelings you've been pushing down, any issues to do with power, sex, money, death, all of those kind of primal emotions are coming to the surface. It can make you feel very passionate. It can make you feel very powerful. It can make you feel obsessive or overwhelmed with an emotion. If you find that you're feeling a negative emotion, not that you necessarily will, but should you, then it's important that you work it out on your own. Don't kind of take it out on someone else, because it is just like a whole sort of psychic clear out of your inner shadows. It also gives you great insight as well. You can look into the souls of the people around you and see what makes them tick. But whatever you do, avoid being kind of obsessive or jealous or all those other negative primal emotions. Focus on the positive primal emotions and focus on finding your own power through doing the inner work. We also have Mercury conjunct Venus on the 4th, as well as the Sun conjunct Neptune. It's a very kind of deep energy in the cosmos in March, and you're able to find a way to feel secure that feels almost spiritual. It feels like you've come to a revelation and suddenly you feel more secure. There's also an opportunity coming your way, but just make sure that it is all kosher, that it is all correct. But certainly you should be starting to feel anyway more stable when it comes to your love life, more stable when it comes, or more in control of your finances, or you're able to negotiate that in a positive way this month. Mercury and Venus are shifting signs though on the 6th, and then the next energy after the 6th for you is all about ideas and communication. There will be shed loads of messages, emails, conversations, lightning bolt ideas coming to you. So make sure that you're vigilant and do something with those communications before the 23rd, when Mercury goes retrograde and creates confusion. But you are on it. You have got this inspired mind. Make sure that you use it. You'll be very excitable when it comes to all things mental this week and this month. Now, Venus is allowing you to talk about your feelings, but make sure that you're expressing them as well as just talking about them. For instance, you might have this great online relationship, try and make it a reality. But there's a lot of fizz around communication, but you want to bring it down into, you know, something more solid. Jupiter goes stationary and then retrograde on the 9th, and it brings an opportunity from your past when it comes to your career. Is there something that you've left behind? If you want to make a change, is there a company or a firm or a connection from your past that might come in useful? Use that energy. When Mars trines Uranus on the 11th, you are feeling very excitable and very much able to put all of your energy into a joint project, and that could be fantastic for you because you get this bolt out of the blue idea. We also have a new moon on the 17th, and it's a new cycle for you. It's a cycle of you learning how to be secure and how to manage things so that you've got firm foundations to build things up. Maybe in the past, you kind of built things up and then they've toppled down because you hadn't quite got that either self-confidence or you've done things you haven't done things in a practical way. There's a lot of practical energy around you to go with your ideas, and this is like a marriage made in heaven. Fabulous ideas and dreams and inspirations, and you're going to see the steps you need to do to make that a concrete reality. When the sun shifts signs on the 20th, again, it's ideas central, and the only problem is when Mercury goes retrograde, it's in your idea zone. Either there's an idea or a conversation with someone from your past which is very helpful, but there's also going to be those common Mercury retrograde miscommunications. So double read everything before you fire off an email response, and just be very careful how you use your language, because words are power. Words are spells. What we say to people has a massive impact for good or bad. Finally, Venus is conjunct Uranus on the 29th. Very important and pivotal moment for you, of something unexpected coming in and shifting things for you. And finally, a full moon on the 31st, which is awakening your spirit of adventure. You're going to feel this desire to do something different, to express yourself differently, to travel, or to hook up with someone wildly different to you. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for listening, gorgeous. Just to say, I've got some amazing new stuff on the website. We've got a natal chart and a description, not just the pretty will, but all the stuff about you written down for free on michelleknight.com or horoscope.co.uk. Obviously, I've got my fabulous psychics, all handpicked by me, and tons of free tarot readings, articles, and loads of written astrology, weekly, daily, and yearly. Take care, gorgeous.